right, I'm going to go ahead and read. On that day, when the evening had come, he had said to them, let us go across to the other side. And leaving the crowd, they took him with them in the boat. Of this is talking, of course, referring to Jesus, just as he was. And other boats were with him. And a great windstorm arose. And the waves were breaking into the boat so that the boat was already filling. But he was in the stern, asleep on the cushion. And when they woke him and said to him, Teacher, do you not care that we are perishing? And he awoke and rebuked the wind and said to the sea, Peace, be still. And the wind ceased, and there was a great calm. I'm going to ask you a question that's not rhetorical. Why were they afraid? Because they thought they were going to die. What else? They didn't believe. They didn't know who they had in the boat. All of that. Okay. They didn't believe what? What they had in themselves. So a lot of the stuff that was just mentioned was fruit things. But let me tell you the root of why they were afraid. Because they didn't believe his word. They didn't stand on his word. Well, what word? Look at the first verse. He said, let us go across to the other side. Let's go to, that's inclusive, right? He said, let us go to the other side. He didn't say, let me go to the other side. He said, let us go to the other side. Meaning that the destination was already sealed. Yeah. It didn't matter what storms happened in between. Come on. The destination was already determined to be reached. So why are we afraid that there's a storm? Why are we afraid that there's confusion? He would look to Jesus. What was he doing? He was asleep. If Jesus is sleeping, I'm sleeping. He's the king of unbothered. You understand me? A whole storm was resting around him, and he like, what? If he sleep, I'm asleep. If he worried, I'm worried. The root was you didn't believe from jump. Because your destiny was not death. Your destiny, unless something that you chose to do to disrupt in that moment, put you in a position where you might have fell off the boat or whatever because, oh, ye of little faith. But the root was that you didn't believe what he said before he even got in the boat. So good. Right? Because they didn't stand on his word. This is why we should look to Jesus and take our cues from him. How easy is it to forget what Jesus did yesterday when we're going through a storm today? But in their case, just a few moments. Because they just came from him doing miracles and preaching. And they've already witnessed his ability. Want to know why Jesus was sleeping? Because he knew his ability. Yeah. And the storm knew its ability too. Yeah. The storm knew that he wasn't going to cast the king off because the king had dominion and he demonstrated it. Yeah. But what was also revealed is that they didn't know him. Yeah. What was also revealed was that their lack of faith. Yeah. What was also revealed is that even he did all it is and yet you still don't believe. Come on. Because by the end of it in the 40th verse you're asking who is this? Come on. That can command the seas to be still. Who? The one that you've been watching minister, the one that you've been watching. It's Jesus. Yeah. It's Jesus. They ran to Jesus for the answer, only to not realize that he is the answer.
Come on, my God. Come on. My God.